Hi everyone, today let us discuss about projectile motion. First, what is projectile? Projectile is nothing but when an object is thrown in the air with some initial velocity and then allowed to move under the action of gravity alone. So that type of object is known as projectile. So here the path is followed by the particle is called trajectory. The path is followed by the particle is called trajectory. For example, a javelin or shot put thrown by an athletics, a ball thrown in any direction. Next one is a projectile move under the combined effect of two velocities. One is uniform velocity, another one is a uniformly changing velocity. Here uniform velocity in the horizontal direction which will not change because there is no air resistance. Next one is a uniformly changing velocity. A uniformly changing velocity is nothing but increasing or decreasing in the vertical direction. Because here the gravity only acting in the vertical direction. Next one is projectile motion can be divided into two types. One is horizontal projection, another one is angular projection. To study the motion of projectile, let us assume that first one, air resistance is neglected. Second one, the effect due to the rotation of earth and curvature of earth is negligible. Third one is the acceleration due to the gravity is constant in magnitude and direction at all points of motion of the projectile. Now let's see what we mean by horizontal projection. Before understanding the horizontal projection, first let us consider just you thrown the object horizontally from a particular height, and that movement of the object only has a horizontal velocity, so that the type of projection is called horizontal projection. Soon after the projection fall on the ground, so the object will move under combined two velocities. One is horizontal velocity, another one is vertical velocity. Okay, so in this horizontal velocity which is remain constant throughout the motion because no force acting on the horizontal direction. Then what about in vertical velocity? What about vertical velocity? So that velocity which increase due to the gravity, but initial velocity is 0, that is Vy equal to 0. So two very important things come out in the horizontal projection. One is horizontal direction, the initial velocity is Ui equal to Uf because there is no change in the velocity in the horizontal direction. Next one is vertical direction. The vertical direction, the initial value is 0 because there is no motion in the vertical direction. So here only horizontal direction only moving in the object. Now let us discuss the horizontal projection or the projectile move along the x direction. So here the projectile move along the x direction. Okay, so here using the kinematic equations are s equal to ut plus half at squared. I am using this subscript is nothing but x. So that is meaning is the projectile move along the x direction. Okay, so here ux nothing but initial velocity, ax nothing but acceleration. So here acceleration will be 0 because in the x direction the velocity are same, that means constant. So what about acceleration? Acceleration will be 0. So remaining terms are sx equal to ux into t. Okay, so here sx nothing but x axis, the displacement, total displacements are x. So yes, instead of sx I am putting x. So yes, x equal to ux into t. Now I want to calculate a t, means this equation become like this. So t equal to x divided by ux. Another one is the motion along the y direction. Motion along the y direction. You are using the kinematic equation s equal to ut plus half at squared. Here sy is here the subscript nothing but the projectile move along the y direction. Okay, so here ay is nothing but, so here ay is nothing but minus g because due to this gravity, minus I am putting means it is acting in the negative direction, as well as here sy is nothing but y, the total displacement in the y direction is y, because in our graph This is in our graph, this is x, this is y. So in our graph, the downside y is nothing but negative y. So that's why I am putting minus. Okay. So here sy is nothing but minus y equal to, this is initial velocity. Initial velocity y is nothing but 0, because here the object cannot move in the y direction. Here only on the x direction only. So here uy is nothing but 0. So remaining term 1 by 2. So ay is nothing but minus g, remaining term t square. So here minus minus you are cancelled. You are getting the final result as u equal to 1 by 2 gt square. Next we will find out the path of the projectile is called dash. That's all. So you are using this equation y equal to 1 by 2 gt square. So here t equal to x divided by ux. This value are substituted in this equation. Finally we will get the result as y equal to 1 by 2 g x square divided by ux squared. So here this term are constant. So y equal to kx squared. So this is nothing but the path of the projectiles are parabola. Okay. Next we are find out the time of flight. What is time of flight? Time of flight is nothing but time taken to hit the ground is called time of flight. You are using this, how to find out in the time of flight? You are using the displacement in the kinematic equation. So s equal to ut plus half at squared. Here I am using the subscript is nothing but the projectile move along the y direction. You already known that here in this y axis displacement is also denoted h. Okay. So here negative direction, okay, minus h I already set in this before y direction, isn't it? So here initial velocity is 0 and then ay is nothing but minus g. You are substituted in this equation. Finally we will get this h equal to 1 by 2 g t square. So here instead of t I will write time of flight tf. Okay. Next I will find out this tf means this equation become like this, root of 2g divided by h. Okay, this is means that the projectiles, the time of projectile depends on only height and acceleration due to the gravity. Not that is the time of flight, it is independent of this initial velocity u. Okay. For example, it is one of the ball vertically and another ball is projected horizontally. Okay, with some velocity. Both ball will reach the bottom is same time, because this is independent of this initial velocity. Next one is horizontal range. Horizontal range is nothing but the horizontal distance covered. The horizontal distance covered by the projectile from the foot of the tower to the point where the projectile here hit on the ground. This is called horizontal range. That is total covering the distance. Okay, how will you calculate it? Here you are using the kinematic equation s equal to ut plus half at square. Then the subscript I am using this. The projectile move along the x direction. Okay, so here sx is nothing but the covering the total distance. Here we will take r. That is range. Okay, so here instead of sx I will write r. So here ux. Next the t is nothing but tf. Next one is in the x direction acceleration will be 0. So totally the term fully 0. So remaining term is r equal to utf. Already tf value I find out, to root of 2h divided by g. So this equation you substitute means finally we have to simplify. We will get the result as r equal to u root of 2h divided by g. Okay. Next one is resultant velocity. What is resultant velocity? At any instant of time we will select any one of the point. That velocity have the two component of velocity. One is vx, another one is vy. Okay. So what about total velocity? Now we will find out. You are using this x axis and then y axis. So I will find out the velocity. No. So you are using kinematic equation v equal to u plus at. So here I am using the subscript is nothing but the projectile move along the x direction. So here acceleration will be 0. So remaining term is vx equal to ux. That's all enough. Next one is y axis. So here you are using the kinematic equation v equal to u plus at. So here y, the subscript is nothing but the projectile move along the y direction. So here initial y direction will be 0. So ay is nothing but minus g. So vy is nothing but minus vy. So minus minus are cancelled. So the last we will get the result as vy equal to gt. So here total velocity are v equal to vx plus vy. So here vx is nothing but u and then vy is nothing but gt. Suppose this equation written in the vector form means v vector equal to u I cap plus gt j cap. Next one is speed of the projectile when it hit the ground. How will you calculate speed of the projectile? I am already known that equation v equal to u plus gt. Now I want to calculate this magnitude of this velocity. How will you calculate? Put the square on both sides, means v squared equal to u squared plus gt whole power square. Now I want to calculate velocity, means so this equation become like this. So here v equal to root of u squared plus g squared d squared. And this is the y direction I am used. Okay, so here instead of t I will put tf, time of flight. So already you know very well the time of flight equation, root of 2h divided by g. So this equation you are applied in this equation, means we will get the result as v equal to u squared plus g squared 2h divided by g. So here g are cancelled, so the final result is v equal to root of u squared plus 2gh. This is speed of the projectile when it hits the ground. Thank you.